Nobody wakes up rich. They wake up broke, tired, and unsure. And then they build habits that quietly change everything. And no, this isn't about waking up at 5 a.m., drinking lemon water, or pretending you love hustle culture. Real wealth doesn't come from motivation. It comes from boring habits repeated longer than everyone else is willing to repeat them. Today, I'm breaking down the habits that actually make people rich financially, mentally, and over time. If you stick to the end, one of these habits will feel uncomfortable. That's the one that changes your life. First, they think in decades, not days. Poor thinking asks, how do I make money this month? Rich thinking asks, what decision today pays me for the next 10 years? Wealthy people delay gratification by default. They don't ask, can I afford this? They ask, will this matter in 5 years? That's why they invest when it feels boring. They save when it feels pointless. They learn skills when no one is watching. While everyone else wants fast results, they're playing a longer game, and a long game's compound. Second, they pay themselves first, before life steals it. Most people save whatever money is left at the end of the month. Rich people flip that. The moment money hits their account, a percentage disappears into savings, investments, or assets. Not because they're disciplined, but because they made it automatic. They don't rely on willpower. They rely on systems. If your saving depends on how you feel, it won't happen. If it's automatic, it's inevitable. Third, they don't just work hard, they work leverage. Hard work alone keeps you busy. Leverage makes you wealthy. Rich people focus on work that scales, skills that grow in value, businesses that earn while they sleep, and investments that compound quietly. They ask, how many people does this help? And how many times can this earn without me repeating the work? That's why they build something once and benefit from it for years to come. Next, they track their money like a scoreboard. If you don't know where your money is going, you're not bad with money, you're just blind. Wealthy people know their numbers, their income, their expenses, their net worth, and its growth over time. Not obsessively, but consistently, because money grows where attention goes. You don't need complex spreadsheets to start, you just need awareness. And awareness creates control. Fifth, they invest in skills before status. Poor people buy things to look rich. Rich people buy skills to become rich. Courses, books, mentors, experience. They'd rather look boring now than struggle forever later. Every high-income earner you admire mastered a skill that solves painful problems, is hard to replace, and gets better with time. Skills pay dividends, no market crash can ever erase. Another key habit is avoiding lifestyle inflation. This is a silent wealth killer. You earn more, so you spend more, and nothing actually changes in your financial position. Rich people upgrade slowly, even when they can afford more, not because they're cheap, but because freedom matters more to them than flexing. They don't let their expenses rise as fast as their income. That gap becomes investments. That gap becomes options. That gap becomes power. Seventh, they treat time like money. Time is the real currency, and rich people protect it ruthlessly. They say no often. They eliminate low-value tasks. They stop trading their precious hours for pennies. They always ask themselves, is this worth my time? And does this move my life forward? Remember, busy doesn't mean productive. Productive means intentional. They also separate emotion from money. Don't panic buy during market highs. They don't revenge spend after a bad day. They don't invest out of fear or hype. They pause, because emotional money decisions are incredibly expensive. Markets go up and markets go down. Bills come, stress hits. But wealthy people respond logically while others react emotionally. That calm thinking is a habit built over years. And finally, they don't try to look rich. This is the one nobody wants to hear. True wealth is quiet. No flashy purchases. No loud flexing. No proving anything to anyone. Because the richest people don't need validation. They have options. They can walk away. They can say no. They can breathe. That is real wealth. The truth, no one tells you, is that wealth isn't built in breakthroughs. It's built in boring consistency. Doing the right thing when no one claps, when the results are invisible, and when your motivation disappears. If you feel behind, you're not. You're early. Pick one habit. Just one. Stay with it longer than feels comfortable. Because the habits that make you rich are the same habits that test your patience, and patience is the final filter. If this hit you, save it, replay it. Remember, you don't need more money first, you need better habits. The money will follow.
Thanks for watching.